Want to remove blocks to prosperity from your life? Do it with the best in the business, Catherine Ponder, a 30-minute meditation to help you open to prosperity. Go to hightimelinebooks.com to get yours today. Well, it's almost TGI Friday. It is around here because I'm going to take TGI Friday off. So this is TGIT, TGI Thursday. Hey everybody, Thomas Miller on the Fun Astrology Podcast. Yeah, let's set up the weekend here real quickly because there's one dominant thing going on energetically this weekend. We have had this beautiful picture that we've talked about the last couple of days of Mercury in a favorable aspect with Uranus on Tuesday, the tense opposition early yesterday with Neptune, early this morning, the trine with Pluto. We've had this theme of transforming ourselves in different areas through different techniques. Well covered the last two podcasts. Today we want to look forward. Now, early this morning, Mercury also leaves its own sign of Virgo and enters Libra. That's at 4:08 Eastern this morning. It's not as happy in Libra as it was in Virgo, obviously. And my friend on YouTube who posted on Tuesday that his Libra stellium was being grumpy with these planets that are in there right now. Well, you have another one, Mercury. But broadly, the cookbook for the macro would be to say that we are balancing our mind. And of course, that's been the whole big theme of the week. And the nice thing about that theme is that we've had these aspects the last 3 days to support this. Then we have Sunday. Oh, before we get there, the moon enters Leo at 6:47 tonight. The void, of course, is only 35 minutes. And that last aspect before the void, of course, is that opposition to Neptune. There it is again. Boy, the sky is not speaking as loudly this week, but it's speaking clearly. That's for sure. Keep those obstacles to your home office in check. Now, tomorrow, Friday, and also Saturday, nothing in the sky. No energetic influences for us for the next 2 days. So we get to relax into Sunday. And that is going to be needed because early Sunday morning, 3:25 a.m. Eastern Time, the sun conjoins the south node of the moon. A couple hours after that, at 5:41, the moon enters Virgo. Then at 8:20 p.m., bookending Sunday and rounding this off, Mercury also conjoins the south node of the moon. And just tuck away in the back of your mind that also means for both the sun and Mercury that they are opposite the north node of the moon. And thus, with the sun's aspect to the node, peaks the moon wobble. This is the configuration that Carl Payne-Tobey observed, that when the sun either conjoined the north or south node, it didn't matter, or squared the north and south nodes of the moon, then weird things can happen. The energetic spotlight of this is that it puts a big focus on doing our karmic work because the nodes of the moon really are our karmic path. We've had quite a discussion on this over on Old Soul, New Soul, and Robert Glasscock and I have two different ways of looking at the nodes of the moon. Vedic astrologers have yet another way of looking at it. I came up from the more, as you have heard, the more modern interpretation that the south node is karma that we have not completed in some kind of way. That's what's being aspected on Sunday. That's bringing the unfinished business to light, in my opinion. And then the north node shows us the way through that, or it points us to the solutions. We have to look at this primarily in our own chart, but just know that over the weekend, there is this energy of focusing on things that we haven't completed in the past. And that's like the bookend of the rest of the energy that we've been experiencing this week with these three aspects, these three primary aspects between Mercury and Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. So, in the same way that you've been alert to these other opportunities, tune into that now as well as the weekend unfolds. Now, the other part of it is that wobbliness that can happen with the moon wobble peaking early Sunday morning. So I'll tell you how I'm applying that part of this. So birthday month is coming. It starts on Tuesday. Robert Glasscock's birthday is Tuesday, October 1st. He'll be the ripe young age of 80. Still could run circles around you and me put together. I've got the other end of the month covered on the 30th, but for me, this is number 65. So it is the Welcome to Medicare birthday. And as of, I guess, 12:01 a.m. local time on Tuesday, everything changes for me regarding health care coverage. I have a high deductible plan being self-employed, and I mean it is sky high. Well, as of the stroke of the clock on that day, everything in my world will be covered now. It's not free. There's monthly costs to it. Don't think that Medicare is free. It's not, but it's a lot better coverage. So at that moment, everything shifts. Well, what I've been in is as I've been approaching this, let's just don't have any accidents. Let's don't have any episodes. Let's don't have any reason for anything to come up. And I know when you put too much focus on that, so I've tried to make it playful. But with the moon wobble this weekend, don't you know and think that as I am counting days to Tuesday morning, that I am going to just mentally, intentionally shore things up and be a little even more extra careful. Let's get there. Let's get over the hurdle without anything happening. And I get it. I know you fix your mind on something, it can sneak up on you, but I'm just going to set the intention and then not go crazy. Let's don't have a Uranus kind of situation over the weekend. That's how I'm playing it. Then when I wake up on Tuesday morning, I will celebrate the moment and go right on down the road. In fact, I am going to go down the road. A lot of October is going to be from the road because I decided to wait. And once October 1st hits and I have that card in hand, boom, I'm going to hit the road. So it's nothing to worry about. It's nothing to fret over. It's nothing to be overly concerned. But if caution could be applied, this is a good weekend to apply it. Now, we will be doing our Level Up on Sunday night, 8 p.m. Eastern on the YouTube channel. Would love to have you join us. And we're going to, as I mentioned yesterday, be doing a Burt Goldman quantum jumping meditation. So would love to have you join us for that. Have a wonderful couple of days, and let's just continue our theme of the week, which is Together Now.